All India Congress Committee to this press conference. It's indeed always a huge and great pleasure to be in one of the most beautiful areas of the country and one of the finest cities in India, that is Bangalore. We held a meeting of the leaders of the Karavali region, the coastal region today. All the leaders together have decided that in addition to the Prajadhavani Yatra that is currently being undertaken by the Congress party leaders, including Mr. Siddharamaiah, Mr. D.K. Shivkumar and all others, the Congress party shall be starting a Karavali Dhwani Yatra for the coastal Karnataka region. The Yatra will start on 5th February. 5th February to 9th February will be the first phase. On account of the ongoing assembly and session of the council, we will hold the Yatra between 10th to 15th February and then 16th February to 10th of March. The Yatra will be covering each one of the 26 assembly constituencies. Congress has always been the voice of the people. The last assembly election saw BJP win 22 out of 26 seats in this area. Last 3.5 years of BJP rule has deeply disappointed people of Karnataka, including people of this entire Karavali Malenad region. And this Yatra proposes to seamlessly rebuild a fresh, new, positive narrative of progress, prosperity and harmony through a special charter that we unveil some on the way for this entire region. A case in point of how BJP used communal divisions to polarize this entire area is the case of Paresh Mehta, where they raised all kind of scandalous allegations, and finally CBI, which is under their own charge, found zero evidence of any conspiracy. Now neither does Basavaraj Bommai speaks about it, nor does Prime Minister Modi or JP Nadda speak about it, nor will Nalin Kumar Katil speak about it, nor any other BJP leader. They have just gone mum. They used it to polarize last election, succeeded. It's a classical divide and rule or shoot and scoot policy of the BJP. The corrupt BJP government and its incompetent CM, the most incompetent chief minister, lording over the most corrupt government of the country is Basavaraj Bommai ji. Despite 23 of 26 legislators have betrayed this entire region, 95% of all promises remain unfulfilled, and I was discussing with friends, for they know better than me. I will just list 4. The Shirdi Ghat tunneling project connecting Hassan to Mangaluru, which was to be built on Shirdi Ghat. On mission mode, that mission has vanished in thin air. Doubling the cap on diesel fuel subsidy for fishermen to 1 lakh 80,000 liters and a special 135 crore fund for dredging vanishes in thin air. Setting up of Shri Narayana Guru Welfare Board vanished in thin air. State Fisheries Investment Board vanished in thin air. Same way for Billava, Bunt and other communities, promises all vanished in thin air. So people are actually feeling betrayed. The Congress party has come out with a 10-point charter. I'll be very briefly mention it. The Karavali Development Board has failed to achieve its objective of development and of progress. That's why we want to make a statutory authority like the Bangalore Development Authority. It will be called the Karavali Development Authority. It will have statutory backing, legal backing. It will be constituted by a law. And it will have a minimum outlay of 2,500 crores per year for development of this entire area. All our children from Mangalore and adjoining areas, and many of you are very young, so you must have witnessed it or felt it far better with your friends, colleagues, brothers, sisters, family members. They all want to go to Bangalore, Pune, Chennai, Hyderabad or other places. We have decided that Mangalore can be Bengaluru or even better. And that's why this will be the IT and government hub of the country, not of the state. That is our objective. Like Panipat is a government hub of India and Asia, like Tamil Nadu has a government hub, this will be a government hub and an IT hub, a knowledge hub for the country. Idea is to attempt to create through all these activities about 1 lakh jobs in 5 years in this entire region. For our friends from the Mogavira communities, the fishermen communities, an insurance cover of 10 lakhs per family, interest-free loan of rupees 1 lakh for fisherwomen, and increasing diesel subsidy to rupees 25 per litre and quota to 500 per litre per day. Besides paying for up to 25 lakh or 25% of the cost of the boat, new mechanized boat that they may like to acquire. Added as needed. 1,250 crore minimum for 5 years, but to be added as needed to take care of their upliftment, societal, educational, economic, and to undertake welfare schemes as the community's guide, since the board will be consulting all communities. To give you an example, if I was to look at coastal Karnataka, what would those communities be? Some of them. If I am pronouncing, please pardon if my pronunciation is wrong. Gatti, Kulal, Acharya, Kote, Madiwala, Devadiga, Bhandari, Ganiga, Kottari, Jogi, Tia, Yadavas, Shettigar, Sherigar, Kudubi, and many such other communities. People, we have some of us who are in power have just forgotten about them. Leaving them, their traditional professions are gone. We leave them to now fend for themselves. The second decision that we have taken, you can actually shut it off, I'll just speak like this. Within the minority funds, today Abhay Chandra Jain ji is here. He was telling me that Jain is a declared minority community. And many times, because their numbers are less. Beri community, for example, because they are more from Shimoga to this entire region, they are here. So sometimes in the other part of Karnataka we forget. Some of the Christian communities. So we will allocate specific funds within the funds of the minority community for example, Beri or Jain or some of the Christian communities. Then one set of people met us today and they have been meeting our leaders, whether it is UTG, whether it is PV Mohanji, whether it is Ayman D'Souza ji, whether Ramnath Rai ji, whether other friends, is our those DC Manna land cases. We are told that government has refused now allocation of land to them, for it is stuck in some rigmarole, classical bureaucratic, and those poor communities are unable to get their share. So we stand committed to start reallocating DC Manna land. These are some of the things that we will do. So this yatra is about 30 days, as I said. This yatra is led by our council leader, Shri B.K. Hariprasad, Shri R.V. Deshpande ji, Shri U.T. Kadar ji, Vinay Sorke Sahab, Ramnath Rai ji, Abhay Chandra Jain ji, all our MLAs, Madhu Bangarappa ji, all our DCC president, campaign committee persons, MLCs, Manjunath Bhandari ji, Harish ji, all our leaders have come together today. We have discussed threadbare. We will spend one day in every constituency. If there are 5 ZPs, 5 to 6 ZPs in each assembly, or 1 or 2 small towns, in that day between 9 to 7, we will be doing, come Gaudaji, we will be going to each one of those assemblies. So we will cover entire Uttar Kannada, we will cover Chikmagalur, we will cover Udupi, we will cover Mangalore, and we will cover Kodagu. So each assembly, each one of these 26 assemblies we will cover, and we will set a new positive narrative which I mentioned to you. So on one side is Hindu Musalman, on one side is Karavli Development Authority, on one side is Samshan Kabristan's divisions, on the other side is welfare of the scheduled castes, scheduled tribes, backward classes and the poor. On one side is what do you wear, what do you eat, ban whom, not ban whom, not do, let do business to whom, not let do business to whom. On the other side is creation of this entire area, development of this entire area as the biggest IT and government hub of the country. So we stand dedicated and firm on our agenda of development, prosperity and harmony. And we are going therefore with a positive agenda. 50 crore or 1,250 crore for 5 years for Shri Narayana Guru Development Board. Rupees 250 crore annually for the Bunt Development Board. Increasing the budget. Right now the budget has been cut for minority welfare, whether it is Jains, Christians, Muslim or other minorities. Increasing the budget for minority welfare as also restoring the pre-metric scholarship for enhancement of literacy. Rupees 50 crore to solve the issues of areca nut growers who are affected deeply by the yellow leaf disease. Rupees 200 units of electricity free for every household. Some friends were asking, I think Ramnath Rai ji was asking, whether it is also for APL. So I explained to him that it is not BPL, APL, it is for every house. It is for every household. It doesn't discriminate between religion, caste or categories. Considering the price rise that you have written about umpteen number of times, rupees 2,000 every month in the bank account of whoever is the woman head of the family, so that gas cylinder, which is now 1100, that is taken care of. We bring the price back for them to rupees 400 during Congress regime, we pay the balance, as also to pay for other basic amenities of the house. In addition thereto, we have decided three more things. Constitution of, and this is a Karnataka, pan-Karnataka issue, the backward micro communities always feel that their pain points are never addressed. We respect the major backward communities, but the micro backward communities, and some of them are so small that the society just forgets about their pain points or welfare. So we have decided that we will set up for the first time in the state of Karnataka a Karnataka State Micro Backward Communities Development Board.